A card trick for the bold beginner. So here's how it goes down. I hand the deck off to one of our two spectators and allow him to shuffle up the cards as much as he likes to his heart's content, maybe even give the deck a cut. Now I'm going to go through and show him a series of 10 cards. What's going to happen is he's going to remember the card itself as well as the position that it's in. So right, 1 through 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say he decides to remember the card at the 6th position. Take a look at that card and memorize it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The reason, again, I went through 10 cards is because I would not know what card it is, and I wouldn't know what position that it's at. But now you know what card it is, and you know the position. Now, spectator number 1, that guy's done. Spectator number 2, this guy's going to tell me, or not tell me, think of any number between 20 to 30, right? Just don't tell anyone. But spectator number 2 knows spectator number 1's number, as well as the card, but spectator number 1 does not know spectator number 2's number. Now, I'm going to take this whole thing, right, put it right underneath the table, and I'm going to try something unique, right? Because I have no idea what the card is. I have no idea where the card is, and I'm going to have to try to move this card to another position in the deck, and I think that's where it's going to be a lot more fun. So, check this out. Spectator number 1, what was the number? 6. Okay, check it out. I moved the card from the 6th position. So if we deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, we'll see the card is no longer there. Thank you very much. No, just kidding. Obviously, I could have just shuffled up the deck and the card could have been lost from that position. Spectator number 2, what was that guy's number? Let's just say he picked the number 22. Okay, so spectator number 1 selected the number 6. Spectator number 2 selected the number 22. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 22, how many more do we need to deal? Why am I so bad at math? We need to deal 16 more. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6. By the way, 16 is actually my least lucky number, shockingly enough. And I'm hoping if the card is anywhere, it could potentially be here. So if we take a look at this one, that's not your card. Okay, perfect. So that's 16. We need how many more? 6 more? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. The card at the 22nd position should be your card, the King of Diamonds. Boom. What up, crew? It is Magic Monday, and this is your place to learn Magic, master performance, and captivate audiences. The effect I'm sharing with you today is known as Thought Anticipated by Gene Hugard, and it's a very comprehensible effect that any beginner can do, but you just need a little bit of boldness. Boldness. So before we dive right into the tutorial, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, gather all your boldness, grab your favorite deck, and let's do it. Welcome to the tutorial. Some additional background on this effect. Like I've been mentioning, beginner level effect, but with a bit of boldness. So you need confidence when performing this effect, otherwise it just won't work. To start, you want to hand the deck off to the spectator, given that spectator interaction, which people love. Let them shuffle it up as much as they'd want, then you take the deck back. Now, from this point, you're going to have a spectator select a card. The way that the selection is going to work is you're going to take a card right off the top, show it to the spectator, and you're going to count up to 10. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to tell the spectator to memorize any one of those cards, but also memorize what number it's at. So let's say we're going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The spectator remembers the 5th card. Let's make the 5th card the King of Spades. I love this card. So let's just say the spectator remembered card number 5, and the card is the King of Spades. But of course, we don't know that, so we're still going to count all the way to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So spectator number 1 remembers 5 and remembers King of Spades. If they pick the number 7, they'd remember 7, whatever card's at that number. Now, you turn to spectator number 2. You need 2 spectators for this effect, and ask spectator number 2 now to also select a number. And let's just say spectator number 2, you want them to select any number between 20 to 30, right? So spectator number 1's number is between 1 to 10. Spectator number 2's number is between 20 to 30. So they select their number. Of course, they're only thinking of this in their mind. So spectator number 1 has a number in mind. Spectator number 2 has a number in mind. Spectators, both 1 and 2, know what the card is. As soon as that's done, you're going to take these cards and bring them underneath the table. Generally, I don't like effects where the deck is kind of hidden out, but I think it actually works well in this case. And this is how it goes down. 2 things you need to do. You're going to be, of course, doing stuff with your hands. You're going to be counting cards with your hands. But you're also going to need to be talking, having some level of patter. Otherwise, you're doing things with your hand and you're just sitting there in silence. And that is no bueno. Not good. So what's going to happen is you're going to need a total of 26 cards in this hand, in your right hand where you're pushing the cards off to. You already have 10. And the easiest way that I find to count, because again, we're talking as we're doing this, is the easiest way I find to count is I count by threes. So we're going to count 5 packets of 3 and a single card. So as I'm talking, the pattern is going to be you selected a card, any card that you wanted between numbers 1 to 10, and I have no idea what card it was. I have no idea what number or what position your card is in. And spectator number 2, you just picked a random number between 20 to 30. And as you're saying this, you're going to count to 26 cards. You already have 10. You're going to count 3, that's 1, 3, that's 2, 3, that's 3, 4, that's 4, 5, and 6. Now that's 26 cards. What's going to happen now, again, this is all done underneath the table, so spectator's not seeing any of this. You're going to take this top half, turn it over, and put it on the bottom. So now you have 26 cards face down, and then you have 26 cards that are face up on the bottom, and the spectator selection is 5th card from the bottom. As soon as this is done, you bring this out. And of course, the point you're trying to convey is you're trying to read their minds, and you're trying to locate the card from one position and move it to another position. And that's why I'm really emphasizing the fact that I have no idea where anything is, but I'm going to take the card from your location and put it to your location, even though neither of you have told me your numbers. As soon as that's done, you bring this out, right? And you ask spectator number 1, what's your number? They're going to say the number 5. So now you count from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you show them that's not your card. Therefore, your card has been moved. I know that's not impressive because I could have just shuffled up the deck and obviously your card would have been moved. So this is where a little bit of math is involved. Let's say spectator number 1 picked the number 21, right? Number between 20 to 30. They could have picked 20 or 30 as well, but let's just say they picked 21. We know spectator number 1's number is that, so we say it's not here. Spectator number 2, what's her number? They're going to say their number is, 21. So you're going to take 21 and subtract spectator number 1's number, right? So spectator number 2's number minus spectator number 1's number. You're going to do 21 minus 5, you're going to get 16. So in this pile now, you need to deal 16 cards, and then you'll see exactly what happens next. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. As you're dealing off the 16th card, you're going to say that that is your unlucky number. And as you say that, you're going to turn this card over. At the same time, you're going to turn this packet over and drive all attention to this pile. So for example, you're going to say 16 is actually my least lucky number. And I just put this down, I flip this over and say, that's not your card, right? So you can see as I flip that over, I put this down, drove attention directly here. So this is where the people are focusing. This is where all your audience is focusing. And they're going to say, no, that's not my card. You're going to say, okay, perfect. So you're going to take this, turn this face down, and that's 16 cards. Now, you know the 5th card from the top is spectator selected card. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And if you want the spectator to do the honors, flip that card over, and of course it's the king of spades. Their mind is blown. Boom. Now for more card tricks to test out your skills, click on this video right over here. As always, a huge shout out to all my Patreon producers, and thank you, love you, see you soon.